what's up guys? This is Mike Harvey in the Badfish warehouse in Salida, Colorado. Want to show you a special way that we sometimes roll up the Monarch. We call it the accordion fold. So under normal circumstances, I don't bother with this. I just roll it from the nose to the tail, forcing all the air out of the valve. Fins end up on the outside. It's totally fine to do it that way. And most of the time, that would be how I'd roll a board. But if I'm flying sometimes on an airplane and I'm worried about the potential that the baggage handlers could mishandle the board and like a fin could break through the bag or something like that, I'm going to do this accordion fold. This is actually how the board comes out of the box, but I want to show you how you can do it yourself. So the first thing with an accordion fold is you got to get all the air out of the board. It's not good enough just to deflate it on its own pressure. You got to use a vacuum to suck the air out. So first thing, open it up. This board's already partially deflated, but I'm going to open the valve, make sure to let all the air come out as it will naturally. And then I'm going to use this vacuum to suck all the air out until the thing is completely without air. At the very end, you're going to see me close the valve so that air doesn't start immediately coming back into the board. So we're going to open the valve, let the air out, suck the air out with the vacuum, and then close the valve right now. So when you notice the nose came up and then crashed over, I always think of it like a wave in the ocean. That's sort of your cue that the air has mostly been sucked out of the board. Now I close the valve so I make sure no air comes rushing back in, and I'm going to do the accordion fold. So valve's closed. What you're trying to do is end up with the fins folded in on themselves. So the first fold is right behind the center fin, and you fold the board back on itself so that the two fins are inside, the center fin's here, the valve's facing the nose of the board, and now I can start rolling it. Now you'll see why this wouldn't work if we hadn't sucked the air out, because you'd be forcing all the air towards the nose of the board where there's no valve. All right, so now I can just strap this up, put a strap around it, put it in the pack. The fins are protected inside the board. You're getting a tighter roll. This is the accordion fold. It's a good technique when you want the fins on the inside of the board.